Chris Barry.
And together we have four first names. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Nicholas Horner, our music director. It's so good to be back in Tennessee. We've been coming here to your state for several years, since the mid-teens, and just love it. Love the improv communities in all your different cities, and love you folks. So glad to be back. We do a form called the Aftermath, and for that we would love if someone would be kind enough to share a memorable moment in your life. For example, we have had in Richmond, Virginia, a woman shared a story of doing a natural childbirth at home, just her and her husband in a tub alone. We had a first home run in Little League. We had big moments like that. It could be small, powerful moments as well. Does anybody have a story that you're willing to share with us? Oh, I see a hand. I'm going to come down here because I can't really see. All right, and thank you. First, what's your name?
Savannah.
Savannah. Everybody give it up to Savannah.
Oh, yes.
Savannah, what's the story you'd like to share with us?
Okay, so in COVID, when it first was starting, I was actually hiking a long trail in New Zealand. So I was in the woods pretty much the whole time, and I didn't see a lot of the news coming out about COVID and kind of what a lot of people were probably paying attention to if they were home. So I walked up to a hut in the middle of nowhere, and there were 6 New Zealand hunters in there, and they were like, "Hey, have you heard the news?" And I was like, "No, what's up?" And they told me that in 48 hours, New Zealand was going into a level 4 out of 4 lockdown.
Wow.
And so I had to go, I called, I had a satellite phone, called my mom, I was like, "Hey, so this COVID thing, didn't know." I hiked back out, I hitchhiked to a woman's house who I'd never met before, and then I lived on her off-grid farm for 3 weeks.
Whoa! So when you first found this out, was it in March of 2020 or was it a little bit later?
It was March.
March of 2020. Okay. So Savannah was in New Zealand on a long trail in forests, and what's your mom's name?
Ginger.
Ginger is her mom, and what's the name of the woman whose farm you stayed on?
Oh, Yvette.
Yvette.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yvette stayed on Yvette's farm for 3 weeks. And then, do you remember any of the names of the New Zealand, were they hunters, did you say?
Yes, they were hunters. I have no idea what their names
All
were.
right, just random New Zealand hunters. So this is right at the beginning of COVID. Savannah on a long trail hike by herself, just hearing about COVID shutting down basically the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see the aftermath, and we'll start with Nick Horner.
I took this trip, and I wanted to kind of like work things out in my head. And so when I have things in my head, I normally travel about 4,000 miles away to kind of work things out in my head.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you sound ignorant. And I don't mean that bad. It's just where you went 6 feet. Not under, I hope, because that's a different place. I'm talking about why we're wearing masks on our face. Ignorance is no excuse.
Ignorance is no excuse.
We all have to follow rules.
Have to follow the rules.
We maintain a 6 feet distance.
2 meters here, 2 meters.
2 meters right, 2 meters here. That's what we call it. We have no fear. Ignorance is no excuse.
I'm not trying to hide behind excuses. I'm worried. I'm
not
worried about
saying-
my friends. I feel like I've been so far away that they need my help. I mean, I know how to survive in the New Zealand bush. I can help people survive in Sarasota, Florida. The climates are very similar, and they all talk with a funny word.
True. But listen. You have to see the light. You have to come to realize, it's not just about you. It's about all of us, guys and gals together. We will be stronger as one.
Stronger as one.
All we have to do is stop having fun. Stop having fun. Stop meeting in person. Stop going to public places. It's all temporary. Maybe 3-4 weeks at the most. We have a plan.
We have a plan.
Just take my hand from 6 feet or 2 meters as we say here.
Well, I don't know if we should make contact. And I hear you. I just need to get on a plane somehow. I know we're on lockdown, but I gotta find my way. Let me tell you, when I was out in the bush, there's all kinds of lessons you get when you see a bee that comes through and stings you on the elbow, and you go, I gotta express that gland. No, gotta make sure the poison's out, because if I don't, I might get angry and proud and robin. I don't wanna lose my hand or lose my fingers, because they're the instrument to my pen. And then when I write, I tell people how I feel. Yeah, don't
Brought a
run
pen from the USA to our good land. Is that what you say? That's another violation.
Wait a minute. I didn't know that's how. You're telling me that that's illegal to bring up a what?
Look at the customs entry list. No fresh meat, no fresh fruit, no ink from the USA.
Wow. And no Dolly Parton.
No.
I never noticed that before. Wow. I think I'm learning something new. I think I'm learning something new from you. I think I'm getting smarter. Yeah, I think I'm getting smarter. Ooh, 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 ooh. Maybe you can tell me around. Maybe you can show me around town. Here in Brisbane. Is that right? Brisbane.
Close, that's the next island over.
Months went by, and trapped inside the airport, she started to look like Tom Hanks after many months. And then, suddenly, news came out. This is CNN. There's a vaccine. There's a vaccine. scene that's new on the scene. There is a vaccine.
And on another TV, Fox News. There's really no big news today.
I think I'm ready to make the jump. The planes are not moving as fast as they used to. I think I can jump on and then slide under the carriage and get inside the plane.
You think you can jump on a plane and slide in the carriage?
I got to!
Mask on! Mask on! Mask on!
I feel like a Red Bull. I feel like a Red Bull. Ooh, I feel like a Red Bull. I feel like a Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, Rebel, 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 the Wilson Red Bull. Ooh, I just had a Red Bull.
Nothing happened when you took your mask off. Wait a minute.
That's right.
Dare I?
Yeah, that's right. I'm patient zero.
And you're recovered?
That's why I didn't hear about the news earlier, because I already knew about it. It makes sense when you think about it.
So, you were...
It makes sense when you think about it, right?
It does make sense if you think about it, right? Because you were hiding in a New Zealand bush, getting some... Oh, wait a minute, you got some advice from the 6 nameless hunters. Those guys are brilliant. We've been trying to get them in to work at the laboratory for eternity, and they just won't come in.
Where did my luggage go?
We sent it back to the States several months ago.
What? You could have sent me in that luggage.
No, the luggage is fine to go because we realized at the beginning of the thing we thought it was like touch and on surfaces, but now it's airborne. We didn't know that at the front, so luggage went. But still no meat, no fruit, no pen, no Dolly Parton.
It was during that time when he was mansplaining to me that I thought that there would be chemistry. I realized I was in love with him. I was in love with him. Ooh, and when I looked around, I saw no one else. He was the only guy just for me. I was in love with him. He was in love with me. How did he hear that?
I'm listening.
Now I hope that he and I can be together. Doesn't matter what the virus does right now. We'll better together.
Because a little bit to me, matters a little bit to me. What the virus does, listen here, you see, I still find myself attracted to you. That's why I took off my mask.
Wait a minute! Oh! Someone just gave me a booster shot. They're really random here in New Zealand.
Yeah, quick, dude, you ready to see him come in or go?
Watch out!
What? Hey, I got one too.
Oh my God! I hope that was a shot.
You know what that means?
It means we have 2 more weeks before we can actually touch each other. Right? This is just the first booster.
Right. But it also means that in 2 weeks, when we can touch each other, we can get on a plane and I can go meet your mother.
Ginger.
Yeah. Ginger, I am coming across the world to meet you.
Yeah.
Ginger, there's some blaming I have to do to you because
When I meet you, Ginger, yeah, you know it is here we are, the world little really for me. That's right, Bob. This is not the end yet. This is not my boyfriend. Yeah, he knows how to go. How we do it here. Oh, look. Somehow, through the magic of narration, we're here on the plane. There's so many people wearing masks.
that's all right.
Is this the world we're always going to live in?
Maybe 3-4 years at most, at most.
Hi. She's just getting reacquainted to her room. I'm Ginger.
Oh,
I'm Shantae.
used to have a New Zealand accent and I lost that. I had a little rash on my hand, I lost that. People change, we can change. I have changed because of Savannah.
My baby changed.
Your baby changed me, not like a baby changed me, she changed my heart.
They're getting along. Yeah, this trip was so damn long. Trying to get back here to the world that I miss so much. Look at them get along. Look at them get along. Oh, everyone is going strong.
Ginger has an idea. We should all live together.
Yes, that's Ginger. Okay.
Right? Mom?
Am I? Is it Ginger?
This is Ginger.
This is Ginger.
Ginger.
We should all live together.
Thank you, that's what I just said.
I just wanted to make sure I found my voice.
What do you think? What do you think?
Oh, I think we'll do better for the next pandemic. We will survive. Doesn't matter if we're feeling ill or feeling super sick. Yeah, we'll get on through. We'll live forever, no matter what kind of stupid weather. You know,
Jack's
I have
gonna get through
feelings for
any
you.
other pandemic that might come along. Monkeypox, ha! That stuff is wrong. We're gonna get through this quick. It's never gonna be like it was. Why you follow me?
In news today, a brand new revelation has occurred. People have now discovered that the real inoculation to viruses is compassion and love.
Meanwhile, on Fox News, there's no news today.
Wow. Mom? You and Dad, that's how you two met, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing, you know. I went away to find myself on the long trail in New Zealand. Little did I know, I'd find nothing really there, but when I got to the airport, I'd find the love of my life. Because I was delayed for 4 weeks, you see. I had stayed 3 weeks on a farm. And then we got to the airport, the line was really long. I mean, really,
Hush, Mom,
really,
I have an
really long.
insight. I have an insight. Your story has unraveled one truth of being human. It is to travel, to travel, to travel. This is a romance, a love letter to travel. Being able to go to new spaces that go to new places to meet new faces. Come with me, come with me, come with me, as we travel. Come with me, come with me. Moving forward as we travel with insurance. Travel with insurance. Travel with insurance. When we take a journey inside our hearts, but we know we are strong from the start. We shall travel. Travel with insurance.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Orlando.